listening to Rich's Heard It on the Air.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to Heard It on the Axe, the East Coast premier music talk show. Sitting here with Stealin, and I've got two things that I got to say, Doctor.
Okay.
One, they just got a gig at Macaroons.
Yes.
Because of being on Heard It on the Axe. Well,
Eve.
actually, because they're a great band.
A New Year's Eve show.
A New Year's Eve.
Nonetheless.
And one of their guys is sitting in Leslie Marshall's producer's chair. This special chosen chair.
It's normally chained up. It has a do not even look at thing.
I think Stealin brought in bolt cutters and actually cut the bolts on the chain and freed the chair.
It's like a golden chair. You can't even look at it. You're not allowed to touch it. Can't look at it. But now we have someone sitting in it.
It's great too because Johnny ain't wearing any underwear.
Excellent, John.
No chair stands.
I made no lunges.
Meanwhile, Josh and I have flipped over HTH cans that we got to sit on in the studio, and John's got a brand new chair. This is crazy. So Stealin, what's the next couple shows? You got Friday the 24th is going to be at Desiderios.
Desiderios
on Broadway.
Friday night.
Saturdays at Macaroons, October 2nd.
Yes, sir.
October 2nd. Yep.
And
October.
then obviously the New Year's one at Macaroons too.
Just grab that one. New Year's Eve.
Is Macaroons kind of your home base of operations, right? That's one of the constants for you.
Yeah, you could definitely say that.
That's
It's a nice place to play.
It is. It's a great room. They got great
is.
sound there too.
Yeah.
Just fantastic monitors, great sound. It's a nice room.
Cheap drinks too.
Cheap drinks. You should have been
It is.
there.
It's the
Great.
truth.
Yeah, Phil from Macaroons really did us a solid there.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
really appreciate it.
That's
Yes,
a great.
we do.
That's a great room, and it's becoming really, the last of the really good rooms to play. The last rock club to
There
play.
are no
Yes.
more big rooms left around.
No.
No, and even we talked about this before. Like you said, rooftop sky room, and
the best.
that was a huge room, though. I mean,
The
you needed
best.
1,000 people there. September's, you needed
Oh,
1,000
it's-
people
oh,
in September.
September's
You
amazing,
needed,
too.
Impacts was the same way.
Impacts was the same way. Yeah, I mean, it's funny to think of how things have changed. Just that drinking age changed that.
It's sad. It really is.
You know what I find now, though? I think at the very beginning, when they switched the drinking age to 21, you lost a lot of people. But it seems like, of course, we were all younger then, so we didn't care about 40-year-olds. But now that you're 40 plus, you see all these people again. I mean, so the clubs seem to be filling up with 35 and up. It seems like to me at least.
Right, well, what we would eventually like to do is we'd like people to get our CD, listen to our music, become familiar with our stuff, and then we can play larger venues,
Yeah.
like, big rooms.
Yeah, the Pizza Hut.
Jerry Lake.
Do you guys go between here and Rochester? Do you do any stuff in Rochester?
Oh, we've traveled to Pennsylvania. We used to master Canada. We had an amazing following in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
After their age, I don't know what happened there, but it was
Canada's
a good time.
tough now, too.
You know what was great, though?
Crossing the borders.
Well,
Yeah.
everywhere that we traveled to play, like Duffy's in Dayton, Ohio, we did all original. They didn't want cover bands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even Canada was amazing for originals. They love originals.
Really?
Oh,
We
yes.
had a lot of fun over
It was
there.
amazing.
Have you done Canada lately?
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
hard. It's hard.
Oh, I imagine.
Oh, we got 9/11 to thank for that.
Yeah.
I like to say thank you, Ahmed.
Plus, just getting your gear over is.
Getting your
is a
gear
nightmare.
over
it
it
is.
was always a nightmare, though.
You know what it was? It used to cost like $235 a permit, I think, with all the equipment in the van. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
But we also made a lot of money.
Now it's $110 for a passport
It
to
is.
go to Canada. I just got one. I haven't been able to go to Canada in forever. I need
Not
to
to mention the bill that they'd send us for latex gloves coming back over.
Yeah.
We're really hoping that the CD will get our message out to people, and maybe somebody, a larger band that's touring, pick us up, we go out on the road with them, and then it's worth it to cross the border.
Without it, yeah. I mean, well, once that's done, then everything's taken care of. Let's talk about the CD. The CD is something that all you guys are really proud of. Jeff, you and I are closer, than the rest of the guys in the band. All the guys are great guys, but I talked to you all the way through it, and you were excited from the beginning phases of this, and just every week that I talked to you, you'd be more and more excited about this CD coming out.
We couldn't have a better bunch of guys. The amount of heart that went into this was amazing.
It was fun.
We had a ball in the studio. It's one of the best experiences, and I'll always remember it.
And this is a real rock and roll CD. This is this is not, it's not a slickly produced, pitch correction type thing.
You left the glitches, the mistakes. You leave all that stuff in there.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I don't think
songs
there's
are-
glitches and mistakes as much as there's,
No.
it's real.
It's just
You know,
raw.
it's
Yeah.
raw and real. I mean, this is,
There you
a
go.
la vintage AC/DC, a la, I mean,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. It's a great disc. It's a great rock and roll
click
disc.
tracks, nothing like that. We have our human click track.
Yeah,
over
Johnny
there.
White right here.
Oh, you didn't
Human-
even use click tracks in the?
Oh, no,
Really
we
good
don't
for you.
need it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like,
This man right here should have won.
And you said that when you record it, you guys basically play live in studio?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
we do.
That's cool.
Very minimal overdubbing.
Very.
yeah.
So it's 13 tracks. 2 of them are live tracks, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Those
did
tracks are the
those
ones they
on our
did
own.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
That's
Totally
very
live. Oh, yes.
Now, do you have any live releases, or do you all?
Oh, yeah, we got
You got a couple live releases.
No
too?
Stopping the Music was a 24-song, all-original live tape that we did at the Skyrim Master.
Oh, okay.
Real?
Yeah,
And we had
it was
a
amazing.
private party there, and had all of our closest friends, and we recorded in front of it. It was a blast.
It was
went on
definitely
Sunday
fun.
night.
Sunday night and came
Do you
out
have
Monday
any of
morning.
the old releases? I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
No. Yes, we have.
Are they
tons.
available? I mean,
Yes, you
Are
can,
they
yeah.
available? Stealin.us is your site.
Stealin.us, yes.
Are they available on that site?
Just
Yes, you
email
do.
us,
Yes.
ask us about it,
Yes.
and we'll send you all the information.
Yes.
Stealin.us.
Yes.
Stealin.us.
So, at what
Stealin.us.
what year was the live CD?
The
Steali.
live CD was done, I think it was,
It was like 89.
yeah, I think it was 1989 or, 1990.
It's funny because that right around that time is, I think that was very similar to now. That time was that end of the '80s was a very goofy time for
It
music.
was.
And people always credit Nirvana for coming out with Nevermind, which I think was around '91. I really think Appetite for Destruction is the album that
Oh, yes.
shifted gears
Oh,
and
yes.
opened the door for bands to,
Oh, yes.
which I think it was like '87 or '88 or somewhere in that time is when that came out. So who knows? Stealin could be the guys with the next
You know what?
CD that
I hope
shifts
so,
gears for
Rich.
people.
Thank you for having us on the show, too, because there's not too many people around trying to help original acts, that's for sure.
The whole idea of the show was, to elevate the awareness of how much talent is in this area. I think in every,
We agree.
hard
Tons of
rock,
great
jazz,
bands.
there's great jazz players, and there's great blues players. Mickey, is a great blues player.
There's
There's great
amazing
players.
musicians in Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
The funny thing is, I think the people in Buffalo, the players in Buffalo, do it because they just love it.
Exactly. You know what? I don't want to be famous for playing 5, 6 Bon Jovi songs in a row, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, exactly.
And it's no knock to cover bands. I know Rich is, you do covers.
Of
but-
course, so do
I
we.
mean,
So do
but
we.
It's
So
just
do we.
it's awesome.
But-
It's awesome when a band goes out there and they believe in what they do and they write their own
Exactly.
stuff.
I
And
totally agree
It
with
comes
you.
from the heart. That's awesome.